Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. Today we're checking out the iCanary iCanany 3. This might be the smallest selfie stick in the world, and it's claimed to be the same size as, a pen in terms of taking up the relative dimensions of sticking it into a pocket. Of course, the compartment which holds your phone into place will be more bulky, but all in all, it slides up to a very impressive compact size and also includes a soft carrying case inside the box, so we're excited to take a look at this product and whether or not it should be worthy of your consideration. The iCanany 3 sells online for about $10, so it's also very inexpensive. You can find it directly through eBay or on Amazon.com, and also links down in the description box below. It comes in multiple colors. This is just the black color. It also works with different cameras like the GoPro and other action cameras, and extends out to 70 centimeters or so, the product claims, and closes off to the size of 13.4 centimeters, and here it is next to a pen. On the back, some basic info about the unit and also a QR code to learn more information about the company. And that's basically it. So let's find out what is in here. We have the aforementioned unit itself. There is a lanyard strap for carrying it around more easily. There is the soft case, and that is everything that is included. The case itself can be unfolded. It also includes a lanyard on the very top, which you can close off to keep the unit with you. And indeed, the actual barrel of the selfie stick itself is about the same size as a relatively larger pen, I would say. This is not a Bluetooth selfie stick, however. It uses a wired connection in the form of a 3.5mm jack, which connects into the headphone port of any smartphone. It supports both iOS and Windows smartphones, as well as Android smartphones, and one of the downsides of this particular design is you can no longer plug in a pair of headphones or listen to music when you are taking your shots. However, again, that size here is quite impressive. The build quality, upon a first impressions perspective, is actually quite good. The part where you hold the selfie stick is made out of this nice rubber material with the groove pattern, which seems to be quite nicely put together, so you can grip it easily without having it fall out or fall loose. There's also a click key for you to take your image. It's tactile responsive and risen about the surface of the unit. And the bottom just features a texture which can be unscrewed to reveal a tripod stand mount on the inside. Otherwise, on here we have access to the Carnotag logo. This is one of the vendors that's selling this particular unit, and the part which holds your phone into place can be unhinged like so, and then pulled apart, and this is where your phone will sit in. It will work with most devices, even phablets up to 5.5 inches without any issues, and you can tighten the screw once you have the correct posture or the position that you want. So let's take a look at how far this thing extends. It looks like it's made out of aluminum. Indeed, it's like a telescoping arm. There are many, many parts on each side which can be fully unhinged, and it seems like this is now the finished result. It's quite long, and it's about the same size or the same length as a regular selfie stick, I'd say, which again is quite impressive considering how small this thing can be when it's tugged into place. When it's fully extended, it seems like the selfie stick is also nicely put together. It's not going to accidentally fall out or move around, so it's quite tight in terms of the telescoping arm, although the material here is quite tight, so again, when you're sliding this thing back in and out, it's going to leave some scratch marks inevitably, so it's going to have some wear and tear as you start using it after a while. So putting everything together, we're going to take a look at the performance next by plugging this into a phone. And there we are. We now have a device connected onto the selfie stick, and it seems like things are working quite well. You can see that the shots are pretty quick and instantaneous between something that you press on the key and also the shot being taken. Of course, the compatibility will vary slightly between phone and phone. I've tried some Samsung phones in the past that don't tend to work as well with this type of wire design just because they mistake the key or program the key naturally to launch the S-Voice or some other voice command function, and that you have to go through the settings and change that yourselves to make sure it takes a picture instead. But with some other phones, like this is the Amazon Fire phone, it seems to just work right out of the box without any settings or adjustments needed, and it provides a pretty seamless and easy experience. Overall, it definitely works. You can change the adjustments, and it still seems pretty sturdy when you're taking your shot or image. It doesn't move around very easily. Everything seems tight and in place, and so it definitely functions, even though, again, it has that very small size when it's fully collapsed and put into, let's say, a pocket for traveling purposes. So at the end of the day, the iCanary iCanany 3 mini Bluetooth selfie stick actually is a pretty good value for money, I'd say. At $10, it's one of the more inexpensive selfie sticks we've reviewed on this channel, and it also offers a pretty good construction quality despite that unique very small form factor. With that being said, that wire design is still not as good as a Bluetooth design because it's more evasive and at the same time limits the functionality of your device and requires a bit more of playing around with the settings to get it to work with every single product under the sun. But all in all, it works nicely, includes a nice array of accessories in the box as well, and it definitely is something that should be considered for road warriors that are consistently traveling and need something that's very portable because they're light on space. Thanks for watching this video review here at OS Reviews. This has been the iCanary RK Mini Selfie Stick.